None of anything that I've written and anything I've included is ever intended to hurt my family. But it does give a full picture of the situation as we were growing up.
The British royal family is no stranger to scandal, tension, and emotional bombshells. But nothing could have prepared the monarchy or the world for what Princess Anne just revealed. In a moment that stunned Buckingham Palace and sent shockwaves through royal watchers globally, King Charles's only sister finally disclosed the monarch's final, personal wish. A revelation that didn't just shake the foundation of the royal household, but caused Prince William and Prince Harry's already fragile relationship to completely implode. This wasn't just about tradition, inheritance, or duty. It was something far more personal. It was about legacy. It was about who King Charles trusted to carry the crown's emotional burden forward. And when Anne stepped forward to reveal her brother's dying request, it left the entire royal family in disbelief, especially his two sons, who have struggled for years to mend their broken bond. Today, we dive deep into this royal bombshell. What exactly did King Charles request? Why did Princess Anne reveal it now? And how did Prince William and Harry react when the truth hit them head-on? A royal rift reignited. The fragile relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry has long been a source of intense public scrutiny, with the brothers often depicted as polar opposites within the royal family. Their rift deepened sharply following Harry's decision to step back from royal duties and his subsequent interviews that openly criticized the monarchy, exposing deep fissures that seemed irreparable. Fans and royal watchers held on to hope that the brothers might reconcile, especially as concerns about King Charles's declining health emerged. The idea that the weight of family and duty might bring William and Harry back together for the good of the crown seemed plausible, if not inevitable. However, that fragile hope was shattered when Princess Anne stepped into the spotlight with a revelation that sent shockwaves through royal circles. Trusted by King Charles to deliver his final personal wishes, Anne's message to William and Harry was far from the unifying gesture many expected. Instead, her words hinted at a stark reality. The king's hope for reconciliation did not extend equally to both sons. Palace insiders suggest that Charles's wishes effectively took sides, leaving one brother feeling deeply betrayed by the perceived favoritism. This royal truth bomb reignited tensions rather than easing them, underscoring the complexity and emotional weight of the family dynamics. Princess Anne's role in delivering this delicate message placed her at the center of a growing divide, reflecting how the fractures within the royal family run far deeper than public appearances suggest. As the monarchy faces unprecedented challenges, both internally and externally, this renewed discord between William and Harry signals that any path toward healing will be fraught with obstacles, making the future of the royal family more uncertain than ever. The unexpected messenger. Princess Anne's role as the bearer of King Charles's final wish marks a significant and unexpected moment in the ongoing saga of the British royal family. Often seen as the diligent and loyal workhorse of the monarchy, Anne has quietly built a reputation for steadfast dedication to royal duty, earning admiration and trust across generations. While her brothers and nephews have dominated headlines, Anne has remained a stabilizing figure, respected by her father, Prince Philip, and her brother, King Charles, alike. It was precisely this trust and her unique position within the family that led Charles to entrust her with a deeply personal and delicate message, one that would reshape perceptions of the brothers' fractured relationship. Unlike courtiers or public relations advisors who often spin royal narratives for the public, Anne's connection to the family is rooted in blood and years of unyielding loyalty. Her apolitical stance in public affairs means she is seen as a figure above court gossip or political maneuvering, which makes her the perfect conduit for conveying a message of such gravity. When she sat down with Prince William and Prince Harry, she was not merely delivering words from a monarch. She was delivering the final, solemn wishes of a father who had wrestled with the complexities of his son's estrangement and its impact on the monarchy. What Anne communicated was as startling as it was definitive. King Charles's final wish, as she relayed, is not one of reconciliation or shared responsibility, but rather a clear demarcation of roles and a decisive sidelining of Prince Harry. According to Anne, Charles wants Prince William to inherit the full mantle of the monarchy's legacy, becoming the sole guardian of its future. This means no symbolic roles or responsibilities are to be passed down to Harry. The implication is unmistakable. Harry, who has distanced himself from royal duties and stirred controversy with his candid revelations, is to be kept out of the official royal fold. More personally and poignantly, King Charles expressed a wish that Harry remain abroad, continuing his private life away from royal duties indefinitely. The monarch's words, as told by Anne, were striking in their clarity. This is William's burden now. Harry has made his choice. It was not a punitive statement, but one born out of necessity, reflecting Charles's desire to protect the monarchy from further internal fractures. The monarchy, in his view, must be preserved as an institution above personal drama, and Harry's public break with tradition represented a risk too great to reconcile under the same roof. This decision sheds light on the often unseen dynamics behind the scenes, where family loyalty, public image, and institutional survival intersect. King Charles's final wish suggests a prioritization of stability and continuity over family unity, signaling that the monarchy is willing to move forward without Harry's involvement in official matters. It underscores a painful reality that the family rift is not just a personal matter, but a constitutional and public one, with ramifications for the monarchy's future legitimacy. Princess Anne's role in delivering this message was crucial. As the messenger, she embodies the royal family's balancing act between tradition and modern challenges. Her reputation for discretion and duty made her the ideal candidate to carry such a message, but the emotional weight of this role cannot be underestimated. By speaking these words, Anne reaffirmed the divide between the brothers, and, in doing so, highlighted the growing complexities the royal family faces in adapting to a new era. For Prince William, this message places an enormous burden on his shoulders as the future king, charged with preserving the monarchy's legacy without the involvement of his brother. For Prince Harry, it is a stark reminder of the consequences of his choices and the widening gulf between him and the institution he was born into. For the royal family and the public, it serves as a sobering acknowledgement that the hope for a familial reconciliation may remain out of reach, even in the face of King Charles's final wishes. Ultimately, Princess Anne's unexpected role as the messenger of this royal decree highlights not only her personal strength, but also the painful realities that come with balancing family loyalty and duty to the crown. Her involvement in this intimate and defining moment will likely be remembered as a pivotal chapter in the ongoing narrative of one of the world's most watched royal families. Prince William's reaction. Prince William's reaction to the news conveyed by Princess Anne was a complex mix of validation and heavy responsibility. For years, he had been preparing to step fully into the role of monarch, a duty laden with tradition, expectation, and sacrifice. Hearing King Charles's explicit wish that he would be the sole guardian of the royal legacy was, on one hand, a powerful endorsement, an affirmation that William was the future of the monarchy, entrusted to carry its weight alone. Yet, beneath that honor, lay the stark reality of what it truly meant: a future where the close bond he once shared with his brother would no longer play a role in royal affairs. Sources close to William described him as deeply moved by the trust placed upon him, but also visibly overwhelmed. The message was more than a passing of the baton. It was a clear and symbolic severing of the fraternal partnership. The brothers who had once been inseparable, sharing childhood memories and royal duties side by side, were now irrevocably divided in their roles and responsibilities. William was left not only to shoulder the expectations of the crown, but also to bear the emotional weight of his fractured relationship with Harry, a rift made official and permanent by their father's wishes. This moment marked a pivotal shift from a personal estrangement to an institutional reality. The monarchy was now setting a course that excluded Harry entirely from the future of the family legacy. For William, this was a heavy crown to wear, not simply because of the duties it entailed, but because it meant navigating a future without the brother who had once been his closest ally. On the other side, Prince Harry's response was one of heartbreak, frustration, and disbelief. To Harry, the message was not just a practical decision about royal roles, it was a final, painful rejection from a family he still loved deeply. Despite his controversial choices and outspoken grievances, Harry had maintained that his ties to his family and to the UK remained strong. He had hoped, perhaps naively, that the door to reconciliation would remain open, even if only partially. Instead, King Charles's wish, delivered through Princess Anne, felt like a definitive closing of that door. Insiders report that after the meeting, Harry left in silence, his emotions too raw for words. The sting of exclusion was compounded by the fact that the message came from Anne, a royal figure Harry respected and trusted. To hear this from someone he regarded as a family loyalist made the blow even more profound. According to close sources, Harry later confided in Meghan Markle, expressing the deep pain of feeling cut off entirely from his birthright and heritage. His words, "He's cutting me off for good," revealed the devastating emotional toll the decision took on him. It wasn't simply about losing a formal role. It was about losing a place in the family narrative and the future of the monarchy itself. This fallout lays bare the emotional and familial costs behind the headlines of royal protocol and public image. The rift between William and Harry is no longer just a private family matter. It has become an institutional reality with profound personal consequences. For William, it is the heavy burden of a crown borne alone. For Harry, it is the heartbreak of exclusion from the very family he once hoped to remain a part of. In the larger context, this division signals a royal family grappling with its modern identity, struggling to reconcile tradition with the evolving dynamics of its members. The fallout between the brothers serves as a poignant reminder of how even the most revered institutions are vulnerable to the strains of personal pain and fractured loyalties. The repercussions will ripple through the monarchy for years to come, shaping not only its future but the legacy of two princes forever marked by this heartbreaking divide. Meghan and Kate. Meghan Markle's influence on the unfolding royal drama continues to be a focal point of intense scrutiny and controversy. While Prince Harry's reaction to Princess Anne's message was deeply emotional, Meghan's response was reportedly fierce and protective. Long vilified by the British tabloids as the instigator behind Harry and Meghan's departure from royal duties, this latest development has ignited a new level of anger and resolve in her. Insiders reveal that Meghan has urged Harry to reject any future offers of symbolic royal roles outright, emphasizing the need to sever all remaining official ties with the monarchy. This, she believes, is essential not only for their own sanity, but, more importantly, for the stability and well-being of their children. The stakes, according to those close to the couple, have never been higher. Meghan's advice to Harry isn't just about distancing themselves. It's about protecting their family from further royal turbulence and public scrutiny. Some insiders have even hinted that Meghan is considering responding publicly, possibly through another documentary or a high-profile interview, to share their side of the story once more. Whether or not such a media move will materialize remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. The tension between the Sussexes and the royal institution has escalated beyond repair. The divide has solidified into something far more permanent than previous reports suggested, signaling a fractured future where reconciliation seems increasingly unlikely. In the midst of this upheaval, Kate Middleton has emerged as a quiet pillar of strength for Prince William. Despite facing her own recent health challenges, Kate has remained steadfast, offering crucial emotional support during this tumultuous period. Sources close to the royal family say Kate was the first person William confided in after receiving Princess Anne's message. Her counsel was one of calm reassurance and resolute encouragement. She reminded William of the importance of maintaining grace under pressure, reportedly telling him, "You were always meant to lead, not follow." Kate's steady presence during these difficult times has become William's emotional anchor. Unlike the public drama surrounding Harry and Meghan, Kate has chosen to maintain a dignified silence, focusing on her role as the future queen. This quiet resilience has not only helped William stay grounded, but also reinforced her image as a figure of stability within the monarchy. Her loyalty and unwavering support are instrumental in preserving the dignity of the royal family amid the personal upheaval and public speculation swirling around them. Together, Kate's calm strength and Meghan's fierce protectiveness illustrate the contrasting ways these two women influence the lives of the princes and the future of the monarchy itself. While Meghan prepares to fight back against exclusion, Kate focuses on steadiness and continuity, two very different responses to an unprecedented royal rift. Charles' decision, Queen Consort. Camilla has remained notably reserved during the public unraveling of the royal family's internal conflicts, yet behind closed doors, her influence has been far from passive. Royal insiders reveal that while King Charles made the ultimate decision regarding Prince Harry's exclusion from future royal duties, Camilla played a significant and quietly persuasive role in shaping his perspective. Throughout the years, Camilla has consistently preferred to avoid public spectacle, valuing stability and discretion over sensationalism. Harry's candid memoir and a series of high-profile interviews, which openly criticized the monarchy, reportedly left Camilla feeling both personally and institutionally betrayed. From her point of view, these actions threatened to expose the family to unnecessary scandal and to jeopardize the monarchy's public image. Camilla's advice to Charles was straightforward. The focus must remain firmly on the line of succession and the future of the institution, not on past grievances or personal conflicts. Her stance, emphasizing a clear break from drama, arguably influenced Charles's resolve to ensure that the monarchy's legacy would be entrusted to the most stable and reliable path forward. Camilla's support helped reinforce the idea that the crown needed to protect itself by concentrating on William and his children, rather than trying to reconcile or accommodate Harry's continued involvement. Her quiet but firm backing gave Charles confidence that this difficult decision was necessary for the long-term survival of the monarchy. Meanwhile, Princess Anne's role in delivering Charles's final wish further highlighted her unwavering dedication to the institution above family sentiment. Known as the most principled and dutiful member of the royal family, Anne accepted the responsibility to convey her brother's message without softening its harshness. While many may view her actions as cold or unfeeling, within the royal framework, duty takes precedence over personal feelings. Anne's decision to prioritize the crown's continuity over attempts at reconciliation underscores her reputation as a steadfast guardian of royal tradition, unswayed by public opinion or emotional appeals. Her loyalty lies firmly with the monarchy itself, and she serves as a reminder that family dynamics are often secondary to royal obligations. This royal decision carries profound implications, not just for the current generation, but also for the future heirs to the throne. With Harry's children effectively sidelined from any formal royal role or public duties, the mantle of royal continuity now rests almost exclusively on Prince William and Kate Middleton's children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Among them, Prince George faces the most scrutiny, as he is next in line after William and will inevitably carry immense expectations throughout his life. Though William and Kate strive to shield their children from the intense media spotlight and royal turbulence, insiders suggest they are coming to terms with the reality that their family represents the monarchy's sole future. This reality brings with it increased security measures, relentless public scrutiny, and lifelong responsibilities that the young royals must prepare to shoulder. Unlike their cousins in America, Lilibet and Archie, who will grow up with more freedom and fewer royal obligations, George, Charlotte, and Louis are destined to live lives deeply intertwined with royal tradition and public service. The divergence in their upbringings will be striking. On one side, William's children will be groomed to fulfill the demands of monarchy, constantly navigating protocol, public appearances, and expectations. On the other hand, Harry's children will be raised with the freedoms and privacy that come with life outside the royal institution. This contrast only intensifies the rift within the family and sets the stage for a future where the younger generation's paths are defined by the choices and divisions of their parents. In this light, the monarchy's decision to close the door on Harry's royal involvement also signals a strategic move to preserve its image and ensure a stable succession. It places enormous pressure on William and Kate to provide not only strong leadership, but also a role model framework for their children. Ultimately, the royal family is looking ahead, focused on preserving an image of unity and continuity through the next generation, even as the scars of division run deep beneath the surface. Princess Anne's revelation wasn't just a passing comment. It was a seismic moment in royal history. King Charles's final wish has officially redrawn the royal map, severing emotional ties and forcing Prince William and Prince Harry into roles neither of them wanted. One to lead, one to walk away, for good. What do you think of King Charles' final decision? Was it the right move for the monarchy, or a heartbreaking mistake that will haunt the royal family for generations? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if this story shook you, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking royal bombshells. The drama is far from over.